All right, my name is Shawn. I'm here at PV Bicycle Center. I'm the store manager. I'm here to talk to you about pivot maintenance as well on full suspension mountain bikes. A good way to test out your pivots to see if they're in good shape is the bounce test. If you pick up your bike, fully inflated tires, you drop it on the ground and hear any rattles or clinks besides the chain and the derailleur, it could be that one of your pivots is loose. It's a very good idea to check these bolts on a regular basis, every 4 or 5 rides, or if you feel any movement whatsoever. Inside these bolts, they're secured with Loctite, so they're low tension, but the Loctite holds them in place, which also means they can break free at certain points during your riding. Once they break free and this pivot loosens up, you have play in the rear end of the bike, where you're putting a lot of pressure from your cranks side to side on the back end. If you do so and you do develop play, it not only can break the bearings, it can break the linkage in between the bearings where the bike's connected to itself. These are very, very expensive pieces to fix. A few $100s for a rear end of a bike, a couple hundred for links. Whereas the bearing kits are only 60, 70 bucks. They're all sealed bearings, but they do over time wear down and stop movement. So you want to go through and remove the bolts every once in a while, re-Loctite them, and physically check the bearing with your finger to see if it turns. If it doesn't turn, or it's very, very sticky and has notches in it, now it's time to replace those bearings. Once those bearings seize up and the pivot moves against the bearing, it can develop a lot of heat, it can break down the bearings, it can also cause this to crack and these pivot points to become loose. You always want to avoid that. So clean these whenever possible, just rinse them with water, and physically check them every 3 to 6 months if you ride on a regular basis. It's a really good way to keep sure that your suspension's moving fluid and safely.